You know, at the end of the day, if you're going to go through and claim that you are being sexually assaulted 36 years ago and that your life has been ruined and everything along those lines, maybe having a lack of interest in the actual allegations once it's gone through the Supreme Court, probably not the best idea. So if anybody hasn't heard, Ford won't seek more investigations into Kavanaugh because at the end of the day, he's already in as a Supreme Court, and that's all they really wanted to stop. This was never about allegations. It really wasn't, if you ask me. To me, this is all about them stopping him becoming Supreme Court. And I find it really convenient that now that he's in the Supreme Court and they can't stop him from joining that or going to that now they don't seem to give two shits about these allegations. But I thought this was traumatic. I thought this was supposed to be something that ruined your life. If someone ruined my life, I would want revenge. But they don't seem to care. It's like it was just a stall tactic. Let's move along. Deborah Coates, attorney for Christine Blasey Ford, revealed Friday that her client will not urge lawmakers to further investigate allegations of sexual assault against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh, who has been appointed, by the way. In a sit-down interview with CNN chief political correspondent Diane Bash, Coates said Ford does not want Democrats to pursue allegations against Kavanaugh if they retake Congress in November. Professor Ford is not asked for anything of the sort. What she did want was to come forward and testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee and to agree to cooperate with any investigation by FBI, and that's what she sought to do here, said Coates. I completely disagree with that, but anyway. Asked if Ford would like Democrats to consider bringing impeachment hearings against Kavanaugh, Coates responded with a simple no. But at the end of the day, we know the Democrats will do that. I think, okay, two possibilities. A, she really doesn't want that. Or B, they are saying that because they are worried the Republicans will turn up at the polls if she says yes. Regardless, everybody has to turn up. You have to vote in these midterms. Okay? It is so goddamn important because if you do not, they will impeach Trump, they will most likely go after Kavanaugh, and they will undo everything that Trump has done. You will have high taxes, open borders, sanctuary cities, everything that the Republicans do not want. And at the end of the day, the only way they can do this is if you do not vote. So it is up to you guys. Do you want to keep making America great again? Or do you want to turn up and vote? Or not vote, sorry. Let's keep going. Lisa Banks, another lawyer for Ford, told Bash, that the 51-year-old Californian psychologist professor is at peace with her decision to go public with her decades-old allegations against the judge. Quote, I don't think she has any regrets. I think she feels like she did the right thing, said Banks. And this was what she wanted to do, which was provide the information to the committee so they could make the best decision possible. And I think she still feels that this was the right time to do that. So I think So I don't think she has any regrets. Further, Banks criticized Senate Judiciary Committee Republicans for pointing out that Ford was mistaken when she accused Chairman Grassley of failing to accommodate her by traveling to the West Coast to intimidate her. What? Intimidate? What? We, as her counsel, informed her of all of the options made available to us by the committee. We showed her all of the correspondence, she told Bash, and that's why... She told Bash, quote, and what they were offering was sending staffers to speak to her, Dr. Ford, and to speak to her, to the committee members herself, And I think that's what you saw in the hearing, was Dr. Ford got a little confused, and though Senate Grassley was suggesting that himself would have come to California, which was not what he offered at all. Really doesn't make any sense, that sentence. Okay. Anyway, Ford's lawyer also said Ford was saddened by President Donald Trump's remarks about her during a rally in Mississippi early this week. It was very hurtful, as it would have been to any woman, any survivor who had the courage to come forward, only to be mocked and belittled by anyone, really, but certainly the President of the United States. It was very upsetting. It was very hurtful, Banks said. Yeah. Trump is typical Trump. So at the end of the day, yeah. I'm not surprised he did it. Was it the best thing? Maybe not. But look, at the end of the day, what'd you expect? As for her not seeking it, seeking an investigation, kind of told everybody that. When she came through and when she came forward originally, I said that at the end of the day, it was a stall tactic. I said that clearly. And I said, once he gets confirmed, they will not actually care about this. This will be something that... And I'll tell you now, Christina Ford, Grassley Ford, Doctor, whatever you want to call her, I'll tell you now, she's probably going to be pushed to the side. The Democrats will not give two shits about her. They will bring her out when maybe they want to try and impeach him, or something along those lines. They try and get rid of Kavanaugh. But at the end of the day, they're going to basically forget about her. And she's going to be just some pawn they used. But at the end of the day, hey, she's got a $750,000+ so who cares, I suppose. It's not a bad payday. But guys, I don't know, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you believe that her not testifying shows the fact that the allegations might have been a little fraudulent? Do you think at the end of the day her not testifying is just because of the fact she simply wants to put it behind her? Or at the end of the day, do you think that she's just saying that because she doesn't want the Republicans to turn up and vote? She doesn't want to energize the Republican base that it already is. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.